it's already that time again, and to be honest, I'm really excited about this because October is my favourite time of year. Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel, and it's time for a set my October TBR with me. I have way more books I'm setting this month, well, in October than previously. Previously I do 6 sets TBR reads. This time I'm doing way more. I think it's like 6 potential picks and then the 3 that I pick out from my little red cup. I'm gonna go through my potential picks. Now this isn't a rigid TBR, I don't have to read these 6, but they're just books that scream to me October, and they're ones I've been kind of saving to read October to kind of cozy up, have the rain in the background, and I'm really excited about these. So to get started, the first book on my potential TBR is A City of Flames by Rina Vasquez. This is book 1 in the, only I knew what the series was called, in the Solaris and Crilo trilogy. So this is a trilogy. I don't know if the next books are out so far, but this was on my wish list, my like to buy wish list on my phone for quite a while, and then I was in Waterstones a couple months ago and I actually saw that she'd been picked up traditionally and I didn't know, so I ended up picking up her book and it's been on my TBR cart for quite a little while now, and I'm pretty excited about this. I think this is a dragon romantasy, and I don't know what capacity the dragon is. I don't know if it's evil, if it's good, if it's shapeshifter. I don't know, and I don't want to know. I want to go into this completely blind. I saw one quote, which is what made me add it to my to buy list, and that's it. That's all I know. So pretty excited about this. I love reading dragon reads in October. For me it screams October. So number 1 in the potential TBR. As a mood reader, I need quite a few options. This is a light potential TBR. I don't mind if I don't get through this at all, but Servant of Earth by Sarah Hawley. I picked this up again. I think it was the same time as when I picked up this. I've been seeing more and more people talking about this. My favourite booktubers have been raving and ranting about how good this is, and to go into it completely blind. So I have not read the back. I don't typically read the back anyway, but I know next to nothing about this, only that it's adjacent to A Court of Thorns and Roses, which isn't my favourite book in the Sarah J Maas world, but it's very similar vibes to that. I don't really like comparing books to each other because I think it sets a bad precedent where other people write books to have those similar vibes to entice people to read them, and I don't really like that, but that is what they said. So you know, I did pick it up, so we'll see how we go from here. I don't know if I will pick it up. I think it's a duology. I think it's a complete duology as well. So next, of course I have to read a Kerry Lake book in October. I mean, that is the vibe. Kerry Lake's writing is so October coded. I love her reads. It's so gothic, so thick in the fantasy world, and this is book 2 in the Eating Woods series, and I just love Anathema so much. I do have to reread Anathema before picking up Eldritch, but I don't mind. The longer I can spend in a Kerry Lake world, the better. I'm really excited to pick up Nocticadia on the 30th of October because she has been traditionally published in the UK, and that's when it's set to be released. So, although Anathema has been re-released because she was picked up traditionally, but I was still able to pick up an indie copy of Eldritch on Amazon, so I don't really understand what's going on, but I don't care. The fact that I'm able to have book 2 in my hands, I'm so happy. So it's very thick, so we'll see how we go from it. But yes, of course I had to save this for October, even though I got it like a week ago. But Kerry Lake's writing is just so October vibed. Next, Neverthorn by Shannon Mayer. This has been on my TBR for quite a few months now, but I really want to get to it. It's dark academia, it's a romantasy, it gives me very dark vibes, so I mean, if there's ever a time to read this, it is going to be in October, and this sounds really good. And I'm still so sure that I've read a Shannon Mayer book before when I was a teenager. I just don't remember what book that is, but her name just rings a bell in the back of my mind. and it bugs me that I can't remember what the book was. I will figure it out one day, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm really, really, really excited about this. I don't know what it's about. I just know it's a dark academia. I'm really good at this, not telling you what these books are about at all, but I just feel like I have a better time with books when I go into it completely blind. So that's kind of been what I've been doing for quite a while now. Sometimes I do read the blurb. I do, sometimes, but not very often. Anyway, the next book is Fairy Tale by Veronica Lancet. I also got this quite recently, but it also screams fall to me, and I could have picked this up in September, but I'm currently reading 3 books, so that's not gonna happen. So I'm officially setting it onto my October TBR. This is one that I definitely want to read in October, so it's not a potential TBR, it's a definite TBR for October, along with Eldritch. But I'm very, very scared about picking this up because I've heard very, very mixed things, and I have no idea what I'm in for. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, if I'm gonna hate it. I have no idea. But you know, that's the fun part of writing. That's the fun part of reading. It's completely subjective, so what doesn't work for someone may work for me, and we'll just see where we go. I'll see if I like this, but I'm intrigued. Again, it's very thick. I feel like I'm setting myself quite a few thick books this month for October, so very will be very interesting if I read half of these, to be quite honest. Now, the last book that's on my October TBR, I mean, this has to be read in October. The newest book is going to be released. This is a definite read for October. I'm definitely reading this. But I want to reread The Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. I have the first 3 books. I've already read all 3 books, but the 4th book is set to be released in October, and I'm so excited for this release. So I of course want to refamiliarize myself with the world. I want to be back with these characters. If I could live with these characters and live in their brain, I would be so happy. But alas, I just have to deal with actually reading them on the page. But I'm really, really, really excited about this. I've been eyeing this for so long, but I've been holding back because I just want to be able to binge this entire series with book 4. Book 4 is going to have a cliffhanger. It's going to destroy me, but that's what we're in for when we read Amber V. Nicole's works. So excited, terrified, who knows which is more, but yeah, this has to be read in October. Like, I'm not putting off reading book 4. I want to read it the day it gets released because I'm just so freaking excited. It's been so long. Now, I gave away my paperbacks to my sister because I really wanted her to read the series, because I heard they were coming out with normal hardbacks. The dates of those have not yet been released. Book 4 is going to be released in hardback, but the first 3 books haven't been released in hardback yet, so it looks like I'm reading my Fairy Tale edition. It looks like I'm not annotating this time. Yeah, I'm just so excited. I mean, can we just give it up with how stunning these editions are? I mean, you've got me by the throat with this art. So yeah, very excited. We'll be doing a reading vlog of reading the Gods and Monsters series and then reading the 4th book, which I'm so excited about. But yes, that is the potential TBR with some definitive TBR adds to my TBR. How many times can she say TBR? I don't know. And now it's time to pick out the 3 random TBR picks. Now, this is going to be very ambitious because just my potential TBR is already 10 books long, including reading the rest of the series and stuff. Adding these 3, that's going to be 13 books. I do typically read 12 books in a month, but I am a hardcore mood reader. It's so hard. Let's pick out the 3 randomized TBR. Now, the first pick is Air by Sabaa Tahir. I'm just going to go grab that really quick. And here we have it, Air by Sabaa Tahir. Now, I have been eyeing this up for a while, but I have heard that this is set in the same world as her quartet, and I haven't read the quartet, but I do want to buy it, an Amber in the Ashes quartet. I do want to buy it. I wonder if I can read this on its own. Does she say if I can read this on its own? Because I don't want to read it and then feel like I'm missing something that would add to the reading experience, because I've had books that I've read that are like continuations in the world that we're following different characters, and I felt always enriched by having read the previous works. So do you know what, I'm gonna add it to the TBR anyway, and I'll see if you can read it by yourself. If not, then I may put this off and I don't read it, and that'll be fine. Now the second pick is, oh, please don't fall, The Raven Scholar. Wow, these are kind of, I mean, any fantasy book is very full coded anyway, but this has also been another book that I've been picking up and just putting off because I've wanted to read other books, but now it forces me. The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgkinson. I think I've just seen that they're releasing another special edition of this book in hardcover, but I feel like this came out a year ago, or I could be wrong. Mine is signed. When was this released? This is set to be a trilogy, and it's called the Eternal Path Trilogy. Interesting. Oh, I love a good map. I love a good map. I love when there's more than one map as well. So you got like the main world map, and then you've got a more intricate map of, I'm guessing, where the main character is based. I'm actually loving these picks. So we've got so far Air by Sabah Tahir, we've got The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgkinson, two books that I have been eyeing up for the longest time, and now I'm being forced to read it and I'm really excited. It's also not picking me out small books, no, it's picking me out the biggest books possible. Okay, last but not least, oh, I don't have this, The Foxglove King. I unhauled this actually. Okay, picking again. Let's see. I'm so excited for October. I don't think you can understand how excited I am. Like, October is my favourite month. I used to spend every Halloween doing something scary, going to like a maze or going to Thorpe Park or the Scarefest. I'm gonna try and force my boyfriend to come with me, and me and my boyfriend binge watch horror movies. He's really hard to scare. I am so easy to scare. One time we went to the cinema to watch a really scary movie, and I was the only one that screamed at a part that wasn't scary. But it was like the build up, and then the thing that was supposed to happen after the build up didn't happen, but I had already been so built up that I got scared. But I was so embarrassed. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm pretty sure the cinema always releases some sort of horror movie, so I really want to go do that. Anyway, the last book is Juniper and Thorn by Ava Reid. I love Ava Reid's writing, and this is also another book that I've been meaning to pick up and just keep putting off. Ava Reid's writing is just like the best gothic fantasy, and I love the way she writes. I love the stories she builds, so I'm really excited about this. So I'm gonna go grab that. Juniper and Thorn by Ava Reid. This is a dark fairy tale. I don't know what fairy tale it's based on. Oh, it's a gothic retelling of the Juniper Tree, which I've never read, so this is going to be interesting. But it says a young witch seeks to discover her identity and escape the domination of her abusive wizard father. This is going to be really interesting. These picks were excellent in terms of what I was going for October, so I'm really excited about this. So we have our October TBR, and I think this October TBR is going to be so good. I think I'm going to find a lot of new authors that I love. I think I'm going to find a lot of new 5-star, 4-star books, and I get to revisit some of my favourite series ever, the Eating Woods and the Gods and Monsters series being the core ones. So I'm really excited about this, and yeah, let me know what you've added to your TBR, what you're so excited to read in October, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.